Hi Aquarius, this is your weekly reading for December 8th to the 14th. I'm a little late, I apologize. I've just been busy. Anywho, let's get started. This is a Klimt Tarot. We're going to do a Celtic cross with this, and then I'm going to pull a whole bunch of oracle cards, which are the Magic of Flowers, Divine Feminine Oracle cards, the Crystal Healing cards, Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn, Gateway cards also by Denise Linn, Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and Whispers of Love by someone, I forget who. Angela Hartfield, and artwork by Josephine Wall. Alright, let's get started with your Celtic cross. This Klimt Tarot has a little bit of nudity in it, in an artistic way, so if it offends you, I'm just letting you know now. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. I'm going to shuffle, and after a good shuffle, if a card pops out, that's my signal that that's the end of the shuffle. But when it's too early like that, I'll just show it to you, which is Strength. This is a Gustav Klimt deck, and the artwork is from his golden phase. This one is the second Judith. The first Judith was a lot more elegant looking. And basically the story behind this card, this is the Strength card, but the story behind this artwork is that I think this general's name was an Assyrian general named Heliophor or something like that. And basically the story is that Judith went to this general and pretended, you know, that she wanted to make nice, but really she just got him drunk, and once he got drunk, she cut off his head. And a whole bunch of artists during that time, around the 1800s, painted this depiction of Judith cutting off the head of this Assyrian general. Okay, so this is a Strength card. On the bottom we have Ace of Wands, Virility. Strength and Virility. I don't know that much about every single one of these cards. You know, it's a work in progress. Whenever I can, I try to get my Google on, but since I knew that one, just thought I'd let you know. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. Can we please get a Celtic cross? This is for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. In the form of a Celtic cross. After a while, if it doesn't pop out, I will stop the shuffle myself. But I like to give it a chance. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. Oh, it's too much, but I'll show it to you. Magician, Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity, maybe a new job or something along those lines. Lovers, a new love interest. Ooh, Devil, obsession, oppression, addictions. Knight of Wands, some hotsy-totsy with low commitment. Emperor, bossing up, leader, control. Justice, karma. What goes around comes around. Four of Pentacles, being miserly or cheap or greedy. Oh, there's one more. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, someone's defensive. Seven of Pentacles, waiting for the fruits of your labor. With a tone of possibly the return could be less than you were expecting. Alright. Please, for Aquarius, just one card to signal the end of the shuffle. In the form of a Celtic cross. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. The week of December 8th to the 14th. The cards are sticky. The energy is fine, but the cards are sticky. Every sign has a different energy. My goodness. Okay, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. Okay. I'm going to stop it. Alright. On the bottom, Five of Cups. This is about thinking about all the good old days, you know, when you were having fun and partying and celebrating and being out there, and you're not paying attention to the relationship that you still have waiting for you. It's a need to shift focus. This is you right now. Three of Wands, holding, I think I said somewhere else it was a magnifying glass. It's not. In the actual artwork, this is supposed to represent the mirror of truth. Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in. Your challenge is Eight of Wands. Consciously, you are King of Pentacles. And the subconscious or foundation, again with the Devil. Okay. Recent past, Knave of Pentacles. Recent future, Eight of Cups. You right now, Knave of Wands. You around you, Ten of Wands. This folded out, but this is hopes and fears. Again with the Justice card. End result. Yahoo! Nine of Cups. Okay. But we got Five of Cups over here. So let's talk about the cards and what they mean. And you guys can put the story together for yourselves, because you'll know your situation better than I do. Three of Wands represent fire signs like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's literally about after you've decided on expansion and seeing what else is out there. You've put efforts in. You've made moves creatively. And in the process, like from vision to action, you have started creating something, and now you're waiting for those ships to come in and return on your investments. Your challenge is Eight of Wands, which is enthusiasm, love and enthusiasm. It's also a lot of messages coming in about love and enthusiasm. Again, with this Wands and Wands, a lot of creative fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the conscious, you've got King of Pentacles, someone who's very down to earth, dedicated, loyal, committed, older, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But it could be, you know, someone that's in your life like that, or you manifesting this kind of energy, this wanting to be committed to some kind of project, or loyal and dedicated and committed to somebody. The King of Pentacles is benevolent, kind, generous, takes care of the kingdom, extremely dedicated and loyal and committed. On the foundation, though, you've got this Devil card, which is about obsessions, addictions, oppression, your lower base nature, you know, the seductiveness of materialism, limitations. And you've got this with the Eight of Wands above you as your challenge. So here you are waiting for your ships to come in. Your challenge is activity, news, love, enthusiasm. So let's see where this goes. In the recent past, Knave of Pentacles. All the knaves are the pages. They collect information. They're the ones who go around, you know, relaying messages or collecting information, basically, okay? And it also speaks to someone who's young, who's a student in school, something along those lines. Okay, that's the recent past. And then in the recent future, you've got Eight of Cups, which is this lady's got her hat, her jacket, her furs on, everything, and she's like, you know, just got her hand on her chin, thinking about what moves she's making, walking away from a situation. Eight of Cups is usually walking away from a sad situation, unfinished business, because it's Eight of Cups, not Nine of Cups, not Ten of Cups. If it was Ten of Cups, it would be completion. When it's Eight of Cups, it's like almost there, but you give up and you're like, no. For whatever reason it may be, you're like, you're not interested anymore. So this is a relationship kind of vibe, this emotional kind of vibe here with the cups. And you've got Five of Cups here too, right? Something in the recent past or the foundation where you're like fixated on the party times, the good times, you know, going out and having a ball and drinks and whatnot, and you're not focused on the relationship, which is Three Cups spilled in front of you and Two Cups are still standing, which represents the relationship that you don't really focus on and you don't care about. Eight of Cups in the recent future, now you're walking away from it. You're stacking your cups up neatly and walking away. Then we have another Knave of Wands, another page, right? This is the Page of Wands, is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because it's Wands, it represents fire signs. And this person is another collector of information, another kind of young, kind of apprentice, someone who's could also be a student as well. So you've got two knaves, and so I feel like there's some kind of, you know, opportunity that's coming for you, or that you are someone very young. Okay, so around you, you got Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is someone around you like this, or the energy that you're in. 10 of Wands is a completion, number 10. And again, with the Wands, make creative energy here, right? Fire energy. And it's about a lot of stress, a lot of success. Someone who's like, depends on what your outlook is about whatever work or whatever creative project you're working on. If you love your work, the 10 of Wands is not a bad thing. It's a wonderful thing, because even though there's great responsibility, there's great reward. But if you don't like your work, then it sucks. It's like a burden. It's stress, like a lot of stress on your back that you just need to throw those wands off and get rid of. So this is what's surrounding you. In the hopes and fears, you've got Justice. Justice is a major arcana card. It's a fated card. It could speak to legal matters, legal issues. This is the sword of truth, victory, clarity. It can also talk about this Lady Justice here with the scales, about karma. Karma coming back full circle. Whatever you're doing, be mindful, because Justice is blind and she is going to serve out karma the way it's supposed to be dished out to whoever it's supposed to be dished out to, irregardless of, like, you know, no bias, no favorites. It's just going to be, you know, one pure clean decision, like that Ace of Swords, the truth. The karma is going to be about the truth, not about feelings. So your hopes or fears, maybe you're hoping that some legal matter will work out in your favor, or maybe you're hoping that, you know, yeah, like karma, something coming back around favorably, because maybe you feel like you've been in the right. But I don't know about that though. When I look at the Devil card in your foundation, something's off. Right? It's obsessions, addictions, and things like that. And there's so much information, like with the knaves, the 2 knaves and the 8 of Wands, all about information coming in and going out. And knaves are collectors of information. And then you see this woman here with the mirror of truth, waiting for a reward, waiting for your ships to come in. And then this again with the sword of truth. There seems to be really like whatever creative project you're working on, whatever you're trying to manifest here, there's like some you know, sneaky kind, not sneaky, but like obsessive, some kind of obsessive vibe here. So in the end result, you get 9 of Cups, you get your wish. And you can see, like, in proximity to the King of Pentacles, which is important, how the cards are, you know, in relation to each other, in their positions. The 9 of Cups, the person in 9 of Cups is looking at the King of Pentacles, right? And I honestly, guys, I still don't know if this is a woman or a man. Like, this person has boobs and a belly. I have no idea. It could be a pregnant woman who's older. It could be a man who's, like, ate too much. I have no idea. I'll try to figure that out later. But regardless, 9 of Cups is your deepest wish coming true. So, is this an Aquarius who is waiting for information, waiting for a return of, you know, investment on her efforts? Regarding what? Regarding maybe the King of Pentacles. Okay, let's see though. Let's pull some clarifying cards, because up until now we have to see. So let's start with the Magic of Flowers, okay? Can we please get one card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? Can we get one clarifying card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? Okay, please get one clarifying card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. If the card doesn't pop out, I'll pick one. On the bottom, we have lavender. And on the top, snapdragon. I haven't seen snapdragon, I don't think, since I got this deck. Let's see. Snapdragon. Now these are very long explanations, so I'm just going to summarize. Snapdragon. And the magical specialties are hex reversal, owning your power, protection, and truth. Yeah, truth, right? We're talking about that with the sword here. And the mirror of truth that I was talking about, right? Okay, speaking your truth may not always feel easy in the short term, but in the long term, it is far easier than the alternative for everyone concerned. Sometimes we feel as if speaking an unpopular or undesirable truth is inevitably akin to rudeness, but this never needs to be the case. For example, if there is something that doesn't feel okay to you, or if there's a situation that you have outgrown or no longer need, you can hold a neutral, unconditionally loving tone as you calmly state what is true for you to everyone concerned. That's some throat chakra stuff right there. Even if you're angry, you can state your anger and what you're angry about in a way that is true without going out of your way to insult anyone or tear anyone down. Ultimately, asserting your truth is a boundary issue. For example, you might relax and envision a vibrantly colored circle or sphere around yourself, perhaps pink, yellow, or red. Within this circle, be aware of what is true for you and what your truest and most authentic voice wants to say in this situation. Do not allow anyone else's thoughts or expectations to color your feelings and convictions. Then, when you are ready to assert your feelings, come from what is inside your circle. Be kind, but assert your truth thoroughly and without making up stories about what you, quote, should say or what others may want to hear. Try to remember to speak words that begin with you and your current inner environment, such as I feel, or it's important to me that, or I'm going to move on because I. Another thing to keep in mind is that not asserting your truth is a passive-aggressive control tactic, and it's a way that, if we're being honest and authentic, we would not want to be treated by others. For example, would you want someone to withhold thoughts and feelings from you in order to keep you falsely happy or appeased? Now, notice any of these particular messages that call out to you. Let go of attachment to how others will react when you assert what is true for you. Stop trying to control people or situations through withholding your true thoughts and feelings. Be willing to listen to the true thoughts and feelings of others. Speak your truth, live your truth, be your true self. Don't be afraid to be sassy or put your foot down. Question authority and speak out against customs, beliefs, or behaviors that you don't agree with. Value honesty and truth over politeness and caution, even if you have to brave some unpleasant or awkward moments. Be fearless in the way you interact with the world and choose the paths and behaviors that feel the most authentic. Ask yourself if there's something that you're not saying that needs to be said, or if there's something that's true for you that you haven't admitted to yourself yet. Let go of dishonest, quote, niceness. It's holding you back. Let go of either or thinking, such as either I'm a doormat or I'm a jerk. Ground yourself in your honest truth and speak it from your heart, regardless of how others react. This situation demands that you share your honest thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Authenticity is the only option. Bring Snapdragon into your garden or take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. Okay, so that's all about speaking your truth. I was just talking to Capricorn about throat chakras and blue stones and what was the stone they got? Oh, it was communication, aquamarine, I think. Yeah. And not holding things in, and you know, it's a lot about like speaking and communicating with patience and listening. But for you guys, this communication thing with speaking your truth, it's a little bit different. It's like this sword, they say, cuts both ways. So when you're in this act of like spilling the truth or finding the truth or cutting away the dead wood that doesn't serve you, you have to be mindful that when you cut, right, you don't want to be too aggressive, because you just want to do what's necessary for you to further yourself for your own good. But when you get a little bit too aggressive, then it could backfire on you. So the Ace of Swords has that warning of the sword cuts both ways, which is what Snapdragon is talking about, right? Because look at this chick here. It's a pretty like feisty face there, feisty pose, which is okay, but it's talking about within your space, right, without offending others, to speak your truth in a mindful way, in a positive way, beneficial way. Let's Pick a divine feminine oracle card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th, please. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of... Oh, got two. All right. On the bottom, we have Parvati, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Parvati is Ganesha's mama, wife to Shiva. And they speak of devotion because she went through all types of trials of asceticism to win Shiva's love and his heart. He was someone who was on Mount Kailash or meditating. He himself was an ascetic. He was deep in meditation, like the kind of meditation where thousands of years pass and it's just like a blink of an eye. And Parvati, she went and did all these trials until just the power of her commitment and devotion forced Shiva to like take notice. Then they became married. Shiva moved to Mount Kailash with Parvati because that was her hometown. And then they had Ganesh. So that speaks to devotion, right? And then you have these two cards. Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Dakinis are female, like the Dakas are the male kind of angels in Buddhism, let's say, like the angels of Buddhism. Dakinis are the females, and this is the enlightened feminine. There's all types of Dakinis, wisdom Dakinis, and regular mundane Dakinis in the regular world, all types. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. And then we have Hestia, the Greek goddess of home and hearth, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. So let's read these two, and I put them at the top. Put these here, Hestia. Some tarot has Hestia as like younger looking, like Doreen Virtue's Goddess Oracle cards. This one, she's older, so let's read about it. They're not in alphabetical order, so I have to find them. So Dakini, the enlightened feminine, and Dakini is embodiment of a feminine wisdom that goes beyond reason or the intellect. Dakini is translated into Tibetan as skygoer. She is a tantric priestess and a female manifestation of wisdom. She is elusive, playful, and ultimately defies definition. She represents the enlightened feminine principle of non-duality that transcends gender. She contains a sharp, quick, and uncompromising energy that can feel radical, wild, and free. As a space dancer and skygoer, the Dakini has left the rigid boundaries of Earth and the laws of gravity. She is about the limitlessness of the sky. And because of this, all possibilities are open to her. In Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as a meditation deity, the outer realm as a tantric yogini, and the mundane realm as a woman who teaches spiritual truths in each moment of her everyday life. She holds the gold tantric staff, the Katvanga, as a symbol of the ultimate union she has attained, ecstatic bliss and emptiness. Yeshe Tsogyal is one of the great Dakinis in Buddhist history. That was the consort of Guru Padmasambhava. So anyway, she can appear as a messenger, a guide, or as a protector. She is known for being unruly in whatever she does because the ordinary rules of conduct don't apply to her. No man rules her, and a taste of freedom is what she wants to give us most of all. When your soul selects her card, the Dakini means that the task will be accomplished. Whatever it is you're currently working on, a project, an answer, or a decision, she will help you see through to the other side. In whatever form you need most, as a playful angelic presence, as a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's hard, or as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take that next step. But with the Dakini, the answer and the way forward is not with the intellect. She is the embodiment of feminine intuition. She reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what's best for you now. The Dakini means it's not going to be straight, clear yes or no. With the Dakini, it's the third option. She reminds us that there's something out beyond yes and no, or even right and wrong. There's something your gut will tell you if you can be expansive enough to hear the answer. She is not bound by the usual or by the expected. She will allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative, and the most brilliant outcome possible. The soul voice meditation is, what is my intuition telling me in this moment? And the intention is, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Amazing, 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 amazing. So now let's go to Hestia and look her up. Hestia 178. Hestia represents the warmth, protection, and sanctuary we feel when we know we are home. Hestia is an ancient Greek goddess of the hearth. Her name translates as fireplace or altar. She is the firstborn daughter of Cronus and Rhea. Her brother Zeus assigned Hestia the sacred position of tending to the Olympian hearth. She is known for her calm, abiding presence and her tremendous kindness. In ancient Greek culture, Hestia is a divine personification of the sacred fire that sits at the center of someone's home, as well as in the center of every town and village. She would receive the first and last sacrifices of each day. With the establishment of a new village, the flame from Hestia's public hearth in the mother city would be carried to the new home. Hestia is the fire that grounds us, the hearth we can gather around to stop our wandering. Hestia is an emblem of the warmth, safety, and nourishment of being in community. She represents that tangible and yet unseen connection between all our loved ones, and she's the calm, abiding presence that can only be found within. When your soul selects her card, Hestia created the concept of sanctuary. It's considered a sacred obligation to shelter and protect those in need. She wants us to seek those situations that allow us to feel a sense of being home, or she wants us to create that form of sanctuary for someone else. Of all the wild and crazy adventurous Greek gods and goddesses, Hestia is the most drama-free. She's the one who can be counted on, the one who fosters community and provides the stability of food and warmth and shelter when all else is coming undone. She's your grandmother goddess. She's the energy that whispers for you to just get cozy. Hestia wants you to be 1,000 leagues easier on yourself. Put a blanket over your body, curl up with hot tea. Sit before the fire of all that you've accomplished and give your mind a break from all that you ask of yourself. Hestia wants you to let kindness pervade your thoughts. She wants you to light a small fire in the center of yourself and feel safe in calling your body home. She wants you to be able to seek sanctuary within. She wants you to come home to yourself and to give yourself the love that you effortlessly offer others. Hestia is the call to become the calm harbor for your beautiful soul to thrive. So the soul voice meditation is, am I a safe place to be? The intention is, no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Beautiful. Okay, that was taking a while there. Can we get one crystal oracle card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? Can we get one crystal for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? On the bottom we have amethyst, just meditation. On the top we have tiger's eye, courage. Awesome. We got some feisty cards here with snapdragon and courage. Tiger's eye. Don't get that very often. I have it. It's very helpful, but I just don't pull it for the people. Not very often. I think maybe once. Crystal color varieties of browns, oranges, blacks, and golds with reddish tinges, and it relates to the sacral and solar plexus. So it allows you to see situations clearly and powerfully, assists in decision making, allows you to open deeply to spiritual wisdom and to live it on a day-to-day basis. It enhances your courage and strength, allows you to stay focused on the task, supports in challenging and confrontational situations, supports in finding your inner truths, and draws in courage from your spirit to face challenges. So here it says, all life experiences, positive and negative, build a deep foundation of strength and courage of the soul. When fear, doubt, and insecurity are running through you, or you feel like giving up or walking away, this is often when you need to dig deeper within and find the courage that lies within us all. The light at the end of the tunnel has arrived now, so allow your courage to guide you through this time in your life and know you are supported by the Crystal Kingdom. The Devas of Tiger's Eye are now with you, encouraging you at this courageous time in your life. They are offering their powerful medicine to assist you in connecting to your inner courage. Open and allow this energy to ignite your warrior as you step into your courageous heart. Beautiful. Okay. Next, we will pull one Sacred Traveler card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. I love purple these days. I don't know what it is. Considering having all purple decks out one day. Just for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just one card. For the week of December 8th to the 14th for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the week of December 8th to the 14th, just one card for guidance. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the week of December 8th to the 14th. On the bottom, we have embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. And on the top, we have, ooh, stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Okay, let's see. These are short. It says, take back your power. Stand in your own light. Even if your burden seems heavy, it makes you stronger. If you've been standing on the sidelines or acquiescing to the needs of others, this card is letting you know it's time to stand up for yourself. The challenges you've faced are making you stronger. You no longer need to live your life for others. Yet, if you choose, your light can illuminate the path for those who walk beside you. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the greatest power is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force, it just is. If you've lost or given away your authority to someone or something else, it's time to reclaim it. If you're afraid of standing in your truth because you are afraid of being judged, shunned, or rejected, it's time to let go of your hesitation. If you've been carrying responsibilities for others, you're stronger for it. However, it's time to decide to either let them go or continue forward with them, but on your terms. You have a remarkable inner spiritual power that is born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. So Aquarius, we've gotten a few cards now about speaking your truth, right? We're talking about the truth sword, the sword of truth and clarity and victory here. And we've had a few other cards here like your truth. So it says if you're afraid of being judged, shunned, or rejected, it's time to let go of your hesitation. Now, if you've been carrying responsibilities for others, you're stronger for it. However, it's time to decide to either let them go or continue forward with them, but on your terms. So this is your surrounding energy. You're feeling, you know, as I said earlier, a lot of responsibilities. Now, if you love your job, then it's a wonderful thing. It's okay. It's a welcome responsibility, a welcome burden. But if you don't, and if the responsibilities are too much for you, for, you know, people not carrying their weight, then it's up to you to whether you want to drop them or not, right? So you're consciously hoping or fearing for, I get it now. Because of what the cards are saying, the oracle cards, you're hoping for things to work out fairly. Okay. Maybe you feel you're being treated unfairly. The foundation, that's what the devil is, right? You feel like these two figures here who are shackled and oppressed by this one person here. It could be that you feel oppressed, right? By all these, like, maybe material responsibilities. Okay, so let's see. And responsibilities to... Sorry, I had to see to something. Okay, back we go with the gateway cards. One card, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the week of December 8th to the 14th. One card, please. Oh, damn, it's sticky. Holy moly. They were fine in the last one. Okay. Can we please get one card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? There we go. Finish that. On the bottom is expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. And there's a beautiful like flower with the, is it a moon? But we're going to read this one. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true! Exclamation point. Let's see what that means. It's short. Manifesting dreams. It says life goes in cycles. There is a time for planting seeds and time for harvesting bounty, and right now is your time for harvesting. Your innermost dreams and desires are manifesting. Don't stop the flow by doubting the process. All is unfolding according to your highest good. Self-explanatory. Amazing. It's not the time for planting seeds, it's the time for harvesting. Amazing. And what were we talking about? Three of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in, right? Your harvest. Sweet. And you get it. You get it. Nine of Cups. Your wish comes true. All right. So, can we get one? Now let's go to romance, okay? This is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. One card, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know a lot of people are waiting for this. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th. Can you please get one Romance Angel card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? There we go. Oh, okay. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Self-explanatory, but I will read that to you. Let's just put it here for now. On the bottom, I like to look at that too. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So you can take that however that resonates for you. Separation is the romance angels are helping you during this period of separation from your partner. This card comes to you as an indication of angelic support as you spend time away from each other. While you're apart, the angels can help you fill your hours with healthy activities, which will help your present or future relationships. This card may indicate a temporary period of aloneness, such as while your partner is traveling for business, or a time in your life when you're single and preparing for your next relationship. It can also mean a marital separation or divorce. Call upon the angels for support and guidance during these transitions. They can help you discover the deep healing to be mined as you spend time alone, which prepares you for the next part of your relationship journey. Yeah, see? Separation, and it's like you leaving, right? Eight of Cups, remember we're talking about you're waiting for some kind of, creative project and to harvest like the rewards from that. But when it comes to your relationship, there's a separation coming in store because you're going somewhere, walking away somewhere. Why? Because look at this Five of Cups that's in the base of the deck here. It's about focusing on your Three of Cups, right? That are done. Those 3 cups that spilled, celebrating success and celebrating the good times, the party days. Or as I like to call it, the shots days. You were still fixated on that instead of focusing on your relationship. Okay, so that was that. Now one more romance card. We're going to pull Whispers of Love for you guys. Can we get one Whispers of Love card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? Can we get one Whispers of Love card for the week of December 8th to the 14th? I'm going to give this a good shuffle. I feel like ever since I bought this deck, it's still been stuck in a chunk. It's not, but it just feels like that. Okay. Can we get one Whispers of Love card for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 8th to the 14th? I'm going to pick one if one doesn't come out. Okay. On the bottom, we have new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Oh, hells yeah, there is something new. Okay, I'm seeing it with work. With this 9 of Cups here, maybe it's a reconciliation from the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. I don't know, but you're certainly waiting on some harvest to come in, for your ships to come in. So yeah, this new opportunity, it's a new opportunity though. Okay. But on the top you have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So let's read this. Number 13. And it says, you drew this card because you have many miracles happening in your life right now. The angels are asking you to look at how things are. Look again. You will find that your life has been filled with many miracles and blessings. Beautiful. I believe that is it, Aquarius, for your reading for December 8th to the 14th. Just to recap here, we've got some wonderful creative project that you've been working on. It's going to reap great rewards for you, and it's going to be a dream come true. As far as relationship goes, we have a separation, and that your life is full of many blessings, but you're walking away here, okay? But it seems like it's a temporary separation, if I have to read it like that, because even though it says it could be a divorce, a breakup, or like your partner's traveling for business, something along those lines, maybe you're traveling for business, right? You are the lady here, possibly, you know, with the hat and the jacket and everything on, ready to go somewhere. But it's just, I feel like it's a temporary separation because why? Well, it goes back into the 9 of Cups, right? Because this, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, is looking over here at the King of Pentacles, right? And King of Pentacles is about commitment, if nothing else. Okay? Commitment, generosity, and benevolence, and all those good things. But I take this as a commitment that is going to be seen through, I would say. Also, this is represented, the Devil card is represented by Capricorn as well. So whatever is going on, also there's just a little bit of a caution to be mindful of how you communicate. And respectful of your personal space, other people's personal spaces. And then you have the 2 goddesses here, the Dakini and Hestia, which Hestia speaks to the importance of home and the comforts that home brings, and that you are home wherever you go. And Dakini about the feminine wisdom, okay, on every level, whether it be mundane or enlightened, and going with your gut instincts and trusting your intuition. Okay, Aquarius, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If not, that's okay. But I will have more readings for you coming up, and we'll see what goes on later on for the rest of the weeks coming up. Also, thank you for your likes and subscribes and your comments and everything. This is a new channel. I really appreciate it. It's been wonderful so far. I love it. So, talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.